Well, hello there, and thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and I'm here to invite you to come join me to come see Winter Garden Lodge number 165, F&AM's their State of Communications today, which is the first and third Thursdays at 7:30. Now, the reason I know that so well is because it's ready right there. And I was staring at it because this way here, you can hardly see me, especially if I do that. But anyway, this is their building here. This is in Winter Garden, Florida, which is a suburb, I guess you could call it, of Orlando. So come join us because you've just entered the Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. Well, good news. I'm in and I've already been investigated. I always like to be investigated because they basically want to verify that you're a Mason not only by your card, but they kind of quiz you on some different things. So I always like to see what their process is in different states. It's always interesting. This is a conference room here they have just outside of the main room. And in here, they got a sign-in book and some other things. Let me turn this around real quick so you can see what I'm seeing inside of this area over here. So we got some things for sale, lots of pins. You typically find some of these, maybe not quite this many at most lodges. You don't normally see ties, but they've got those here. And some other pins up top. Different things for sale. This is a really cool looking little room. Memorial Library. I don't know if this brother here was a past Grand Master or not, but looks like he was district deputy. Interesting. Lots of different things here. Even got a paddle. What that's for? I don't know. Ooh, different bells. Ding, 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 ding. Interesting. That can't be a Tyler sword. Way too small. That's more of a dagger. There's some guys all dressed up. I don't know what they're dressed up for. One of them might be a wayfaring man. And here's their actual sign-in. I like the beehive look here. Sign-in book. And we're going to go in here in just a minute. I just may do part of this now, maybe the rest of it. We're actually before the meeting, so there was like 5 or 6 brothers in here, but now there's only about 3. But like the floor, there's no kind of difference. A lot of times you see a big square around here, then there's a partition type area of carpet in this area and that area, but this is all one hardwood floor. I like it. Looks real too. It's not that laminate stuff or anything like that. Around the sides, they've got the past masters, and they've got some things that they may or may not use in degree work. Some displays. And they've got you notice how these columns are here on either side of the senior ward. They're not by the door over there. They may move these columns. They may have another set to use by the door. Like their little work. That's a star. Ooh, look, is that a sprig of acacia? I bet it is. How about that? There's a setting mall. You don't see a lot of setting malls. I actually haven't seen one in any of the lodges I've been to in Florida. In fact, the last time I think I saw one was in a lodge in Virginia that had a setting mall. More than likely, yeah, the master's probably got a gavel, but the setting mall, the senior warden here's got one of those. Look at that. That is possibly corn, wine, and oil. I just know that by looking. Because what else could it be in a Masonic lodge, right? If you're a Mason, you know exactly what that's used for. You got a point within a circle. That's pretty neat. Looks like it's made of a piece of steel. Ooh, I haven't seen a star like this before. All wood. Nice. Got working tools on it. We got a piano back here. And looks like they've got this is the jewel of a marshal. I don't see many marshals in lodges. We have them in the state of Georgia on the Grand Lodge level, but not so much on the Blue Lodge level. Looks like they've got one here. This would be the first one I've seen on Blue Lodge. Maybe they're actually, I think they're doing installations of officers or doing elections or something today, so maybe we'll see that happen. It's theater style seating. This is normally, if you see something like this, normally this is where they're going to put their aprons. And this one is empty, so maybe this used to be Senior warden. Yep. So this is one they used to have. Someone probably made it and they just wanted to keep it. There's the master station there. Check out the size of that gavel. That's good size there. Also the claymore here. It's a good size sword. I like it. Winter Garden Lodge number 165. The Warden's Cup, Traveling Cup. That's nice. And I have seen this in, this is a bobblehead. The Grandmaster bobblehead. I've seen these in several other, not in any other jurisdictions. It seems like Florida. It seems like Florida's the only one that's got these. I saw this in one of the lodges. I think we were in Sarasota Lodge where we saw they had like 6 or 8 of these. But every year the Grandmaster does a bobblehead. It's really neat. So. And this is a ballot box. I like the ballot box. That's really neat. I like the way it's set up there. And of course we've seen this one here before. That's pretty standard there. There's actually room back there. They don't have the chairs here against the wall, which is kind of unusual. You don't see that very much. I think I saw that at Mount Herman Lodge. I'm gonna put Mount Herman Lodge right up here from Columbus, Georgia. They have I remember they've got walking room behind their masters. They might be a wall though. I'm not used to seeing this. This might be their Tyler sword. Maybe he'll surrender it to them. And how about that gavel? Interesting. Two-tone. I've never seen better days. But I like the steps. Those are full steps too. Those aren't monkeying around. Those are good sized steps. They're probably a little higher than most steps. I think most steps are 4.5 inches tall or something like 5 inches. These are like 6, 6.5, maybe 7. Secretary's desk. And last but not least, let me show you the, well, actually I'm not going to show you that yet because that will be last, sort of. I want to show you the, where the junior warden sits. As you can see, he's got one step here. He's also got a setting maul. I like setting mauls. They're just neat touches. You don't see Masonic logos on the chairs themselves, though. I haven't seen that on any of the furniture in here. They all do match, but that's nice. And chairs look relatively comfortable. Actually, I think I donated a set of chairs like that to a lodge. Maybe in Midland Lodge, I donated those too. Looks like they're all mic'd up with the microphones. And got a fan in case I need it. I like the big G also. It's a good size G. It's not as huge as the last lodge we were at. This is Winter Garden. It was in, I forget where it was. New Smyrna, I think, had a large G. But you can see this is the cushions around here. You got 3 of them. You got a place for your staff if you need to use one for a staff. And these are pretty short compared to most lodges. It's about the height of the. This is about the height of our holy altar. I'm sure it opens up. Let me just see what he's got here. This looks like a standard Bible. It's not a Masonic Bible or anything, because I got the Genesis pretty quick. So, just nice. It's thick, good size. And let's see what we got over here. I just always like to see if there's a logo up here. I don't see one there. But they do have some doors. You can see the hinges. They got some doors there, so they probably keep some regalia or something like that inside of this room. But boy, look at the floors. The floors just really stand out in this room. Ceilings, not so much. But the floors are really nice. So if you ever get a chance and you're here in Orlando and you want to come visit a lodge, by all means, come visit this lodge here and come check out this floor. I mean, it's really one of the nicer floors I've seen in all my travels. But they actually had a good meal today. I think we had sandwiches and something. Oh, it was this were around Thanksgiving time frame, so we had some pumpkin pie and some kind of pumpkin cake, I guess it was. It was really good. I had pumpkin cake like that before. It was a cross between cake and a pie. Anyway, but I digress. Come visit these brothers. Be sure to like and subscribe, and send this video to your friends who may be in the Orlando area. Maybe they've never seen this slot before. Don't let you go. And as I said before, as I always say, be sure to like and subscribe, because you're now leaving the coolest life, Masonic edition.